I finally got my laptop from work, so I'll be able to go live and update the crypto market. Alright, so let's get started. Here we have Bitcoin. This is the monthly. Notice how this month we dropped all these important support areas, right? So when you have candles like these, they're called candles. When you have candles like this and they close in the same area, I mean there's gonna be a hard area pass once it started retracing and tries it for one more time. It's gonna be a hard time passing, whether it be up or down. It's gonna be a hard time passing this area. This one right here too, it's a monthly 1 month, but like having two of them creates stronger support. More candles stop in the same area, stronger the area gets, whether it be going up or going down the area, it gets strong to pass. And so once we did this, you as a trader, investor, whatever, you would think, oh, the market is going to start going down because we passed key prices of support or whatever you want to call it, especially all these right here. You go into your weekly, and that was this week. So this whole time, we've been maintaining this area right here. And I was talking about it, I was explaining to you how this area as a whole was important. The moment we had this was bad. So it did the whole drop, right? Smashed through the little support indicator that we have right here. Finally, we stop here. So you would think since the market had a crash, it had to do with the mount. What is it called? Mount. It had to do with the. They ended up seizing. I can't even say it. They ended up seizing. I can't even say it. They ended up taking pretty much millions of Bitcoin from a certain exchange. I think it was back in the days that ended up either robbing Bitcoin from people or somebody hacked it, and now that money that the government took or had or found, whatever you want to call it, from that incident got released to the public. So since it got released, the panic, people started selling their Bitcoin that they had, maybe that they received, and it's gonna take a long time. Or so the market got scared and everybody began saying now it's more of a media thing. It's more of a social media thing. It's not really because something dramatically happened in the market. Pretty much, Bitcoin got released to people that were waiting for it, and some of them sold it. And then the fear starts spreading out to social media, Twitter, all these big banks or whatnot that buy Bitcoin pay these YouTubers, these websites to spread fear. Hey, it's over. Bitcoin's over. Blah 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 blah. People sell their Bitcoin. They see the line going down. They panic. They sell their stuff again because they don't really know the cycles how Bitcoin works. So you drop on that, you would think, oh shit, we're stuck. We're about to go down. But if you pay attention, right? If you've been watching me, I said that this area right here was important to hold. This is the area that we're watching in the monthly, but just in a daily candle form, right? There's the lowest, and there's where we are right now. So the fact that we went down and we're testing the support that we just broke, this is good, but this is typical too. Another thing is Bitcoin, when I was saying in other videos, it's waiting for Friday to set up, and then Saturday and Sunday it's gonna try again to make its final move to go back inside the area, and because that's the goal for the week. Otherwise, you're gonna see right now during the night around 1 start falling down, if it is gonna fall down, or go back to the same area, and then around 3 in the morning make a sudden move on down, dramatic move on down, maybe to the area where we were yesterday, and then they'll hold it, and then just stay right here in this low area. Watch. But that's if we go down. Again, that's if we go down. Show you. So there it is. This is what we want to pass, which we did, and we're creating support above it. We're testing that support now. We smashed through it. Now we're testing it. On top of that, you have these weeklies right here, and I told the homie, hey, once you get inside this box, once it gets inside the box, it's gonna come across these weekly, which are gonna act like resistance, and also my indicators tell me that too. So what I say, what indicators say, is all lines up. It's hitting the resistance, it's gonna be hard to pass because it's weeklies. It's weeklies, and they're all tied up here in this region. So if we see Ethereum come down to these regions and then hold this region at around and still around 1 in the morning, then we may see it continue going down, but it's gonna be these weekly lines are gonna be tested. They're gonna be acting like a support. They should be acting as support. So we want to go on down here, and at least if we do go down here at 1, we want to shoot out of here at 5 in the morning. So be it back up here again and go for the actual move this time or whatnot. Get rejected again and go back down. Otherwise, we're gonna see it going down here, 10, 11 bullshit. But again, we want 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 to be up here. If we're still here at 1, 2, 3 o'clock, we're mostly gonna go down. But again, it's a weekly, so they're gonna be a harder rate to pass. So again, we want to hold this area till not till, but by 1, we want to be back up here again, because most likely we're gonna bullshit test these areas right here. But yeah, that's by 1 o'clock. We still want to be back up here to signal for more bullish. There's still bullish as long as it's inside this box and doesn't really start going down here, being around here around 12, 1 o'clock type of shit. And for Ethereum, you see how they're mimicking each other just like SPX and Nasdaq is, but this time very accurate. Let's go to the monthly. Alright, we broke it. Notice how it went above important areas because it wants to close the week above this important support area / resistance. Otherwise, if we close the week below here, then the market's gonna get trapped in between these two monthly right here, and that's gonna be your whole story, your whole, oh shit, are we gonna go back up? Are we gonna go is it gonna pass? That's why I want to make these moves right now to avoid all that, because now next week then you're gonna be able to try these areas right here instead of getting trapped right here. Just that's what you're gonna be doing, getting trapped right there, up down up down up down type of shit. But the fact that I'm doing this, I'm still bullish. It's all still bullish. It's just next week how we're gonna close now. We are how I think we're gonna close above all this, like with Bitcoin. The first 3 days are gonna be very important because it might just go back down or whatever, whatnot, since it's right there in the support. So it's if we do close what I think we're gonna close, which is above this area here, and Bitcoin above the anywhere it's at right now, pretty much, it's gonna have a hard time. The first day is gonna be testing that support or whatnot, so we may go down. So it's an important area to pay attention to. Still bullish, but important area to pay attention to. Okay, let's go down to the weekly. Let me put alarms on this shit, dude, just so we know what's up. I'm gonna put it right here because that's where this support is at. Alright, crossing down, time, bam. Alright, so now when I go to my weekly, I know where it's at. But the actual important price to hold is above this. But as long as we're above this, that's what we really want. That's the highest support that we have. That's why I marked it. Actually, this one, I mean the lowest. And that's why I want to get the lowest support. Yeah, so this is what we want to hold. This is my last. Okay, yeah, we want to hold this, but this is what we really want to hold. We want to hold above this. We can create some support, not right on that page. Now let's go to the daily. You see, there it is, and I think we have a candle right here. Box, kind of a box, but not really. And this is your major resistance area right here. See, if you look across, you got, oh shit, you got this candle right here acting like a resistance, another one confirming it, and it's right there. So I'm gonna put an alarm weekly wise. What the fuck? it's really right here. That's where you see this candle have a hard time passing right here. So your areas that you really want to pay attention to Bitcoin, Ethereum to pass is that area and here, right here. I wish you can change the colors and the line to know which ones they are too. So now we go to the daily, and this is the area that we want to pass Sunday, or at least get in and pass Sunday. You got another support right here. So all this is your main area to hold. You want to hold above this, but you want to close in here Sunday for the week. You really want to close above this, but we want to close Sunday here to at least have some support of our cool. We're back in the above the support, and we're still good. We're still good. We still have that potential to go back up again. And then I put my boxes. See, so that weekly, that's a monthly, so it should be purple. Purple. It's going down, fly, oh. Alright, so you see how that monthly is creating some sort of resistance support area right here. Look at all these candles right here. Oh, you just got these two right here. So you got your bottom, your top. You mark it down from your top to your bottom. That's gonna be your resistance area, and we passed through that, so that's fucking good. And we're way above that. I told the homie, hey, these weekly lines are gonna act like a resistance, and that's what's happening right now. It's acting like a resistance. I broke it below. We go 12-hour candle. Again, same with this Ethereum. We want this 12-hour candle to be back inside here by 1 in the morning. And that way it has room to go back up, and you want to be at least here at 5 or close to this. If we're still down here at 1 in the morning, 3 in the morning, we're mostly gonna start going down, and then you should see Bitcoin start going back down, breaking the monthly line that it just went above in this testing right now. You're gonna see Bitcoin go back down, get into the area, but again, by 3 in the morning, we want it up here. 5, especially. If we're still just being still here, stuck at 3 in the morning, that's bad. So that's pretty much it. So I gotta say for Ethereum, Bitcoin, you don't have no data where it tells you, oh, look for this data, wait for this data, once it comes out, Bitcoin. That's why I like the market. There's actually data that moves it. Whether it's Bitcoin, you gotta fucking guess. You gotta do your research. You gotta go find the web pages and see what they're talking about really, or what Twitter is talking about, because there's no data really. So it's up, believe the dumbass on YouTube or do your own shit. But it's most likely the dumbass on YouTube is either getting paid by somebody else, or they're trying to sell you something, or tell you buy certain coins or whatnot. There's a resistance showing you, so there's a goal. This is a goal. Sunday, if it does come Sunday, something's gonna hit this and then act like a resistance, and it's gonna buy time and close in here. And that's that we're here by 3 in the morning. If not, we're still holding here, then it's looking badly-ish. Alright, folks, that's all for Bitcoin. That's all for Bitcoin, you guys. I'll try checking around